seamless.
Sorry about that. Yeah, well, it'll be seamless. It's just some of the files will be really short for YouTube.
There you go.
But that's fine. Thurgus is now contemplating on what the moral of all this is.
I'll look over to Macronom. I'll be like, "Oi, Macronom."
Oh,
Hypothetical-
Macronom, you realize Macronom's gone back into the...
Oh, he's no longer the spittoon. He went in
Yep.
and went to sleep. You're right.
Yep.
You could tell Zoltan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Zoltan.
You guys are kind of like hanging out, being buddies.
Thurgus is kind of bored. Be like, "Look, Zoltan, I know I talked some shit last time, but I really need some advice. And you're the only person I can see at all, so maybe it'll be prophetic or something. But what I really need to know is, should I like use this sword and go crazy and ape shit and just try and keep my friends really far away and not tell them I might go nuts? Or should I like not use the sword?"
Zoltan, the astrological wonder. The world over, astrology and zodiac motifs are in thing.
Oh, so what you're saying is when they was like riding those horses and meeting apocalypses everywhere, that's like astrology, like up in the stars and stuff, and that's really good. Like going pearl to pearl is in. I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
Yes.
Zoltan
Yeah,
gives you
when-
the opportunity to take advantage of the upsurge in popularity of astrology, all in all caps.
Yeah, traveling the stars. I got you. It makes sense.
Created as a steady earning long-lived piece, Zoltan features, and you notice that there's a bunch of traits about the thing itself. You're a crafter. Antique gilt steel glass cabinet, unbreakable. A lifelike fortune teller, Zoltan himself, in a picture window setting surrounded by plush drapes, his hands resting on a flickering crystal ball.
I see what you're saying. So what you're saying is, I can't go on this bloody spree and use this sword that someone else made. I gotta make my own super badass sword and then murder a bunch of armies. Using really good materials.
This is exactly how I hope this exchange would go.
Actor Robert Cottle provided the famous voice of the mysterious fortune teller Zoltan.
Who the fuck is Robert? Is that like some guy I gotta find? Robert Cottle. Robert Cottle. It doesn't ring a bell, Zoltan. I don't think that's part of my prophecy. I'm talking about the Blood Bear and, you know, the Darkstar. Do you got anything on, like, how to make a different Darkstar that's not super murdery?
There's a coin.
He like smacks the side of the box.
Okay, you notice that a coin drops down into the coin return?
Yes, come on, you got to. Come on, you've been hanging out with Henry enough that you can't resist the
And he
badness.
like, looks around to make sure no one's looking. He goes, "Yeah, all right, fuck it," and he puts it in.
Yes. Yes.
Zoltan is here with words of wisdom.
That's what I've been asking you for. Look, hurry up. People are going to be waking up soon. I don't want them to know.
Okay, you putting the coin in?
Yeah.
All right, give me a d12.
Oh God. I hope you don't die out here while we're all sleeping.
It's fine. I got a 4.
Okay. All right.
And he'll just kind of continue to talk to Zoltan when he puts the coin in. He's like, "Look, I've seen some shit, but like, it's not going to change my faith at all. The Blood Bear's a legit boss. I just need to know if I'm like supposed to learn from his mistakes or like emulate the same mistakes and kill all my friends on a quest to become a god or some sort of horseman of the apocalypse. bearman of the apocalypse, horse bear of the apocalypse. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure out what my place is and seeing all this stuff, you know? He'll just like randomly chatter at Zoltan.
Your hand that put the coin in, your nails begin to bleed a little bit. You're at a -2 to your attack rolls.
This is terrible advice, Zoltan.
And there's a little card that spits out of Zoltan.
I like try to pick it up, but then like wipe off my hands on my fur. Are they still bleeding?
Yep. Not like bleed, but the bloody fingernails are the thing that's causing you your -2 back.
He tries to like take it out without getting it too dirty.
Okay, you do get a little bit of blood on it. It says, "There is no loneliness when you meditate. You feel eternity. How could you ever be lonely? You just feel your God's love for you, and that sustains you. It's totally clear. It's part of every aspect of your being." Zoltan. Zoltar? Zoltan.
Zoltan, I literally just told you it's not going to change my faith at all. I know about that stuff.
Zoltar, sorry.
Zoltar?
Zoltar, yeah. You zoom in really, really close. Zoltar.
Yeah, all right. Basically, what you're saying is I just got to keep my faith, and it's going to be fine. That's not terrible advice. And he just like looks at it, and he'll like pocket it.
Okay. It then continues to.
He starts to walk away. He goes, wait, one more question. He comes back and he starts like fishing out another coin.
All right.
Let me put this -2 to my attack rolls on my character sheet really fast.
Yeah, it's a curse. You could just put it at the top.
All right, one more question. If I was to like use a vorpal sword, but not this vorpal sword to fight that dragon dude, would everything be fine? It's probably fine, right? And he'll like shove another coin in the machine.
Okay, well, this coin doesn't seem to fit the machine. It was the gold coins from the gold dragon room. You don't see any in this room. You're pretty sure the fighting was violent enough that you may have tossed some of them.
I'll walk down the hall to see if there's
you actually open the door, and there's a few of them that have spilled into the room because the gold dragon fight was like right across the hall. So you snatch one of the coins. You've got the right fitting coin.
Okay.
You can feel it starting to melt in your hand a little bit, but you go running up to the.
Just run.
Yep, you run up, and you slamming it into the machine.
It's an important question. I need to know. He shoves it in there.
All right, give me another D12.
Double cursed.
Yeah, all we've gotten out of Zoltar have been curses.
A 9.
Okay, you have a +2 bonus on your saving throws.
Nice.
That's
and then
pretty good.
Zoltar
attack roll.
Zoltar, to answer your question, says... What is your race again? The name of your race?
Ursine.
It says Ursine spend a lot of time discussing what it means to be Ursine.
That's deep, Zoltar. And I'll like walk back. What it means to be an Ursine. I've made all my own shit so far. Maybe that's part of me, is like making dope shit and fucking shit up. What's it mean to be a Thurgus? And he'll just like ponder that outside the mansion.
You putting the Zoltar card away, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Your nails are still bleeding, but you feel invigorated a little bit, and the Cracker Jack box wisdom seems to really fuel.
Cracker Jack wisdom
really resonates with her.
It makes me feel fortuitous and reflexive and highly willed.
But your hands are slippery.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, you guys are able to sleep. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
And prepare your spells. Well, actually, everyone begins to wake up from their long dreams. Immediately, you notice something off with each and every one of you.
That sounds about right.
Pharisee, you notice that you're kind of like a wood plant creature.
Yeah.
You've got these little buds that are growing, kind of underneath your, in the soft parts, kind of underneath your armpit.
Yeah.
On both sides. It's not quite noticeable to everyone else, at least not yet, but you can feel these strange plant-like knots growing.
Nice.
Bukerbeck is head to toe gold.
Add to racial traits. Buds.
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 Bukerbeck seems to have a gold tinge to his skin. Zephyros, you've grown back both of your tusks.
Ooh.
Ooh,
And they are made of platinum.
nice.
Dude, pimping.
Damn. Dude, I got buds.
Yeah,
Underarm leaves.
You got bugs.
Not bugs, buds.
Oh, bugs.
I'm happy about the buds, by the way. Just
Yep.
yeah. No. We're cool. We're cool.
I thought they were bugs.
The professor has a formula that he's written down. You don't know where the page came from.
Oh, no.
You woke up. Well, actually, it came from your spell book. You ripped out a page of your spell book and wrote down this formula.
How to kill yourself on the path to Lichdom 101. Poisoning yourself for undeath. For dummies.
Do I know what the formula is?
It is to something that you plucked out of your dream that will give you ultimate power.
Love it.
You know you have to concoct it and drink it.
How to make a philosopher's stone. Turns all water into gold, but only if you drink the water.
Hey, is that a pee joke?
Ezri has come up and is pawing at Pharisee.
Oh yes. Hello, Ezri.
I know where they are.
Yes. You told me in your dream. Who are they? Your friends. Your friends.
I think they're here. We have to hurry.
Excellent. In order to proceed, we're going to have to, I think, kill that jabberwock and take the third crystal from it. Does that make sense to you?
The pieces of the key?
Yes.
Yeah,
I have two.
I know. I led you to those. The third one, I can't quite. I don't know where it is.
It might be with the jabberwock. Or it might be beyond with the thing blocking the way. I think we have to have the keys to get out, to get to the thing that blocks the way.
I think the Jabberwock has the key. Maybe.
I think so too.
Or maybe it's in its lair.
Yes. Well, either way, I bet Thurgus, our good friend, the bear out there, you know Thurgus, is going to be very happy to have an opportunity to kill that thing. That seems like his cup of tea.
Does anything really die here?
I
think we can.
I think it'll slow it down quite a bit.
It depends. I think there are some things that are trapped here, even in death.
Oh yes.
We don't want to become one of those.
No. The professor found a way out for one of them. It's not a path you'll want to take, though. Why don't we find that key fragment? Perhaps you and Makronam could search while we distract the Jabberwock with a fight?
I'll sneak by it. I seem to be beneath notice.
Oh, excellent. Yes, look for it. We'll prepare for combat.
She says good morning to Makronam. She says hello to the professor. She says hello, my king, to Zephyros. She says hello to Bukerbeck, and then
Is she speaking like a language we can all understand?
Bastani.
Fantastic. In that case, I will conduct the hex ritual today and get cackling.
Okay.
I've usually had it from the Cackling Hag's blouse, but I'll get it for real. And I'm curious, does the Cackling Hag's blouse lets me cast as a swift instead of a move? Twice a day. In 3 actions? Is that going to be free?
Free, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The swift things that are actually affecting movement will just move as free most often. So
Yeah. Cool. That's fantastic. So, are we resolved that we're going to fight the beast, get the key, and then escape this terrible place?
Seems like a good plan.
We found Ezri. That's what we came for, right? Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, Professor, I saw something disturbing in your dream when I went to check on you. We should talk about that later. We should talk about it before you brew anything up and drink it.
What? Why would you say that?
I think you know.
Is this because of that cocktail I made yesterday?
Well, yes, and it's also about the cocktail that you're thinking about brewing soon.
Yeah.
We're going to get out of this place.
Fair to say,
get out of here.
the luminescent skin and like the rubberiness you think is more like a curse. Like you could probably get rid of that with magic. The cocktail that he was, this is like one level deeper of nefariousness.
That's on the path to phylactery kind of stuff. So yeah. Okay. Just the rubbery, glowy skin, we might be able to deal with that. Let's see if it's there outside the dreaming. For now,
it kind of like saves me on using a light spell. Plus, I think I'm not gonna get cut as easily. So
it's fun. All the other kids are gonna love it.
But enough about me. I thought we were gonna go kill some dragon or something.
Let's go kill some dragon or something.
Okay.
Thurgus, you think you can
Finally, your companions are all piling out of the magnificent mansion. They seem to be okay, if not slightly changed.
What the hell happened to you folks? You all look different.
Apparently dreaming is good for you in here.
It's a powerful
Son
dream.
of a bitch.
Did you have a powerful dream, Thurgus? Let's take a look at you.
Oh, I just saw shit.
Bleeding a little bit.
I mean, this was, yes, this is from my dream.
Interesting. Blessed by the blood bear.
Yeah, sure.
Makes sense.
Definitely not any sort of curse or anything, and definitely doesn't hurt really badly.
I think we should just, once we're out of this terrible place, let's just take a look at everyone for curses.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Ezri's speaking to you. It's like an actual voice coming out of a little cat. That seems prudent. Hi, Thurgus.
Yes.
You may not want to chew on your nails so much.
Look, it's very nerve-wracking in here, so...
It's good advice, I guess.
Oh, is Christopher back?
Yeah. After a full night's rest for me, he shows up.
Oh, wonderful.
I had some strange dreams.
Does he look any different?
No, but he's been mopping up all the blood that you've been dripping from your fingernails.
Well, you should tell me about it sometime.
Like
right now,
getting down to the ground and going... like just...
Yeah, that's not weird at all. Christopher, I'm gonna need those extra
What
arms
do you
today.
think I'm made of?
Yeah, all right.
Oh.
Why don't you just, gather that up, and then you could give me the arm thing, and then we'll go punch a dragon or whatever.
Yeah, okay. We need to get the fuck out of here, and then we need to get the fuck out of the place we're in after we're out of here, and then we need to get the fuck out of here.
I agree with all of those except for the last one, because
Well,
every time we go.
get the fuck out, but no, I'm not too sure.
Well, when you get some specifics, you let me know. Until then,
Well,
I saw some shit about the blood bear that you're probably gonna want to know.
Oh. Anything good?
I mean, he used to be green and hairless,
Oh.
and he did dope monk shit, but then he pulled out this black sword, which I have now, by the way. Maybe I'm gonna be the next blood bear. Who knows? And then he killed a whole bunch of people, including his friends. Look, it's not good to dwell on the specifics, so let's just go. And he looks around at everybody else and realizes that he's probably saying too much.
They're all looking at you.
It's not that big a deal. Really, it wasn't that big a deal.
So, have you finished preparing your spells, Your Majesty?
Says Wickerbeck.
Did we lose Neil? Oh,
He's
I'm sorry, I was looking for my unmute. Sorry. I have prepared my spells. I am...
Excellent. The king is ready.
the fucking king. What? Who voted this guy?
No, Thurgus. Zephyros is the king of Heshmala. You know this, it is fact, and
That has literally never come up with Thurgus in the party.
Yep.
Right, but we all know it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know it now.
The type you should put on your character sheet title: King of Heshmala.
All right. This feels weird, but I guess that's a thing.
What's
It
weird?
is weird.
I don't feel like he was the king yesterday, but he's always been the king.
Heshmala is sort of a magical, mystical, and perhaps even imaginary place.
Oh.
Correct?
So are you being condescending, telling him he's being the king of his own pretend world or something?
It's not a pretend world. It's
Yeah,
a
okay,
real
buddy,
world.
let's go.
We just didn't see it on any of the pearls, but it's not a pretend world. We were looking for it.
Definitely doesn't exist, but it's totally there.
Your tusks grew back. Oh.
Yes, and they're precious now.
Those do look pretty sweet.
Are we doing this thing?
Yes, shall we go see about slaying a dragon? Thurgus, you up for some swashbuckling?
Oh, God, yes.
Sure. Yes. Jasper, buddy.
Okay.
I think
Ezri waits for a little bit, but then she pushes the door open and goes scampering down the hallway.
Did we ever cast a telepathic bond so we can communicate with her?
I think we know, but I think she decided to talk today. She's a little bit less skittish and decided to talk to us.
I mean, I know that. I'm just not sure if we might lose her again. I don't know if she's fully trusting yet.
Oh, I think I think it's a good idea to, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to move back to the garden map. I'm going to force you guys there. And this is a good place for you guys to put up your spell buffs and all that, if any.
Yes.
One assumes.
Now that's the tricky question, because we know in this place sometimes casting something doesn't work out in your favor.
I'm going to get rid of this illusion version of Henry.
Okay.
Which map are we going to?
The castle garden. Here, let me enforce in the center. There you go.
I think we can probably cast tins for the moment, right?
Yeah, I think we're probably about... I think get ready with everything. I think we'll just open the door and Thurgus will go in and do what Thurgus does, no?
Okay.
Yes.
You can hear Ezri actually goes up to the door at the end of the hall that leads back to the garden. She comes back and says, I hear voices.
Oh, voices?
In the garden.
I guess listen closely and see what we can hear.
I'll pause on the before casting the rounds per level at least.
Oh, it's very frightening out here. Oh, yes, it's very, very frightening. Very, very scared. Oh, scared. Oh, what was that? Oh, I think it was a bee. Oh.
Oh.
Scary. Oh, yeah, really scared. Oh, that was just you. Okay.
What the hell is going on in there?
Makranam had a dream too.
Oh, that's not what I dreamed about.
Makranam, what did you dream about?
Oh,
Where are you?
I dreamed about eating everything.
Oh my.
How about, well, all the gobblers end up, the ones that really get big become buildings. And what's bigger than a building?
Two buildings?
Oh yeah, what's bigger than two buildings?
A whole
Perhaps.
world?
Well, a city?
Yes. A city.
What's bigger than a city?
Two cities?
What's bigger than two cities? And it's all around you and encompasses everything in a big round thing.
A whole pearl?
Bathtub?
Oh
A
yeah, I dreamt that I was a pearl.
What?
Makranam.
The biggest gobbler ever. For eating and
Really?
for keeping all the little busybodies inside. Oh, the spoodles. My spoodles were tingling.
I bet they were. That's a lot of spoodles.
Ah, it's a lot of things for keeping. And a lot of things for eating. I think they were making sacrifices.
To you, mate. Were they sacrificing things to you?
Well, no, things they didn't want anymore, they gave to me for eating. I didn't have to keep things anymore because everything was already inside.
Ooh.
Wow, that's pretty great, Makradom.
Yeah, I thought if I was really big, I wouldn't be as hungry, but I was wrong. I
Were
am
you-
famished. Oh, what's that? I don't know.
Shall we see what's
It's
making
not
noise in there?
scary. I'm not scared. Oh, it's you again. Oh.
Before we go in to investigate, I'm going to give everybody telepathic bond. I can put myself plus 4 people into it. So I'll do fair say we'll do Zephyros and Thurgus, and then our fourth will be Ezri.
What are you casting?
Telepathic bond. Yeah. So Professor Fairsay, Zephyros, Thurgus, Ezri are in a telepathic bond for the next 130 minutes.
No marking them. Just checking. No marking them. Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah, no Markinum. Just us plus Ezri. Shall we take?
Do we do
Fifth?
We're about to fight the dragon, right? Like, do we know if it's a fire dragon? Like, do we need to resist energy fire or something?
It's technically not a dragon; it's a jabberwock.
Ah, okay.
I don't hear the jabberwock in there, but something's in there. Perhaps we should go take a look first before doing all of the spells.
Perhaps. The hours per level and 10 minutes per levels, we should definitely have up. Maybe the minutes.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, Zephyros casts Spell Sword, Shields, Mage Armor, Endure Elements, See Invisibility, Mirror Image, and he's got a Telepathic Bond. He also cast Mage Armor and Endure Elements on Mokranum. He might actually cast Fly on Mokranum.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got to cast Fly on Mokranum.
oh, thank you.
I have given a bunch of people 2 hours of life bubble, good hope, moment of greatness, and delay poison.
Do you want us to add those to our character sheets?
I've added them to most folks. Feel free to add if you don't see it on there.
Is that extended good hope or just good hope?
We'll extend the good hope. Yeah.
You said life bubble, 2 hours. Good hope. How long's good hope last?
It's I think it's a minute per level.
260 minutes.
260 minutes.
How long?
Oh, is it 10 minutes or 1 minute?
I think it's 1 minute per level.
Oh, so 26 minutes?
Oh, 26 minutes. Yeah.
26 minutes. So we got life bubble, good hope. You said moment of greatness?
Moment of greatness. Yep.
Is that minutes as well?
Yeah.
What level's delay
Anything
poison?
else?
What level is what?
Delay poison.
Delay poison is second level.
I sometimes get
Delay
dispelled.
poison's
so-
like a 24-hour thing.
I have a question.
No, it's hour per level, so it's like 13 hours.
Is the Jabberwock thing evil?
No, it's mostly like a puppy. The mentality of a puppy, but in a very strong and dangerous body.
Then I won't cast Bless Weapon on your weapon, Thurgus, but I will give you a Weapon of Awe.
Yeah.
Which sword are you using?
And then he takes one sword out and takes the other sword out, and he kind of flexes, and you see the blood from Christopher just kind of wrap around his arms, and he just gets like more ripped. And he's holding a great sword in each hand. In one hand, he has the blood sickle, so like this crystalline adamantine dripping blood greatsword. And his other hand, he's wielding the black Darkstar.
Okay. There was this
Hell yeah.
kind of bottled like tortured screams coming out of the scabbard as you were drawing the Darkstar. It quiets down a little bit. You also notice that there's blood dripping from Thurgus's hands.
And the Darkstar, can you give me the stats on that? Is that a greatsword? Is it a
Yeah,
longsword?
it's a great sword. It is the special version of vorpal, which we'll have to come up with a name with. It's like butchering, maybe? Butchering
Oh,
vorpal?
Vorpal's in there.
No, this one, there's a table of what limb you chop off.
Oh, right. But mechanically, it's a Vorpal,
Yeah,
right?
mechanically it's vorpal.
And then what's the static bonus on it?
The static bonus on it is +4.
Okay.
Which one?
Which one do you want the weapon of awe on?
He looks at them both. I can't decide. The blood sickle.
Okay, he'll cast weapon of awe on that. He seems relieved that he doesn't have to touch the blade that you guys now are thinking might be a little cursed.
It's fine.
It's just a little cursed.
So am I. We're all just a little cursed.
Isn't everybody just a little cursed?
Is there someone there? I don't know. I think I hear voices. Oh
What was that shadow illusion?
no! I'm scared. I'm scared too. I wish we could uproot ourselves.
I had something that let me like see through shadow or through illusions.
Through seeing is the thing I guess to go.
What was that? Oh, project image. I think I'm going to project image to take a look inside here.
Okay, so
You can see through its eyes in
you're
here.
gonna open the door a little bit and cast through.
Can I do it without opening the door?
I think you need line of effect.
Is there like a keyhole or
Yeah,
a space under the door?
You could go up to the keyhole, and you're now like on your tippy toes as tiny scholarly Henry.
I'm flying, so I can just fly
Okay.
up to it.
You can see the keyhole, and yeah, you can see this group of bushes over here through the keyhole, but not too much anything else. Like a little pathway and this group of bushes. And there's voices.
Oh, something is over there. I'm so scared.
Yeah, I'll cast project image. I guess Tiny Henry into those bushes, and then.
All right. In the spot where you created your illusionary bush that you were going to hide in, and I think we called it the coward's brush, you can see that two things have sprouted from there. They're big, mouthy plant creatures that look like they've sprouted from the exact spot where you had your illusion.
Oh, interesting.
And they're chattering to each other. You're invisible, I guess, and projected.
So it's a quasi-real illusory version of yourself. It looks, sounds, smells like you, but is intangible. It can mimic speech, and I can direct it to act differently. As
Okay, I think because you're invisible, your image is invisible.
Okay. I can see through its eyes and ears.
Something's
As if I was
there.
standing.
I heard it too. It's over there. Maybe it's a god. Don't say that. That's scary. I'm not scared.
I guess I'll. Hello over there.
Did you say that? I didn't say it. Did you say it? Oh.
They're trying to shrink down, but they're big and bulbous. At this point in time, with all the chatter, you can hear the snicker-snack of the sleeping or maybe napping jabberwock, kind of deeper within the garden, kind of into this domed building that might look like an observatory.
Can I walk the professor over closer to these guys?
These two things are practically hugging each other. They're clutching onto each other. They're shaking with fear. Their dry, lettucey kind of appendages are flapping and shaking.
Don't be afraid. I'm not here to hurt you. I think, actually, I may have created you.
Oh, it's so scary. Is it? Creator must be cruel. We're stuck here. We can't run away. We could run. No, but if we were unstuck, we could run. I'd like to run. Can you make us run?
I could probably put you in a pot, and if you have arms, you could sort of shamble around.
I shamble. That's a scary sounding word.
While they're talking, and I'll come back to my senses in my body on the other side of the door and go, there appears to be 2 cowardly plants that have grown up where my illusion was. I do believe the Jabberwock is still sleeping for the moment. Not really visible in the immediate area, but yes.
The conversation has perhaps awoken the Jabberwock because you no longer hear its rhythmic breathing.
Sounds like we should put up the rest of those buffs and get the fuck inside.
Yes.
Probably a good idea.
What do you say, Darkstar? And he looks at the sword and he looks at the rest of the party. Blood for the blood. Yeah. I'm just fucking with you. And then he does like a really subtle twitch.
Yep.
And goes back to the door.
Mockernock's gonna go fly on with that. He's gonna go fly into Zephyros' pocket or something.
I put a death ward on myself and one on Bukerback.
Right?
Are we up to minutes per level go time shit yet?
Those are all minute per levels. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's all ready to go.
Yeah, I think within the next 10 minutes it'll be decided.
I'll hit everybody with haste.
All right, haste spell goes up. You guys go crashing out of this doorway, and yes, the awakened Jabberwock is making his appearance. And I think it's initiative. It moved really quickly. It's sort of at the opening to this domed building. It's grinning at you, its tail wagging playfully. It kind of reminds you of a dog, like a happy dog, but it is not a happy being, and you don't want this thing to make you into a chew toy. The coward's brushes are basically spending the combat cowering, as apparently your manifestations in the dream realm actually spawn things.
That's awesome.
That is fun. I like their cowardly plan attitudes.
Something straight out of like fucking Jim Henson.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just the absurd. And Darian isn't here. Tech code Jabberwock is here though. Alright, let me sort the initiatives. Oh, the Melting Gold Dragon. Alright, it is Thurgus, then the Jabberwock, then the rest of the party. Oh no. Thurgus. Just this rolling grumble.
Yeah, Thurgus. Let me look this up really fast. He is going to. Did we identified the subtype of the Jabberwock previously, right?
It is a air fire dragon.
Air fire dragon.
So, is that plant and ghost that we need to use? That
Sorry, what was that, Matt?
bad Pokemon joke?
Oh, right.
Yeah. That was a good Pokemon
That was solid.
type
That went
joke,
straight over my head. He's going to use his warrior spirit.
Yep.
And he's going to activate his judgment.
The blades are now crying bloody tears. There's a light moaning and pain sound coming from the Darkstar. Zephyros, you now notice it. The sword gives you the creeps.
And that's it. That's my 3 actions.
That's
the
your 3
Warrior
actions?
Spirit is a 2 action. Yeah, it's a standard thing. So.
All right.
And Judgment is a swift.
The Jabberwock. He's going
But
to...
I have judged it. I point the Darkstar at it. I name you foe.
That's a pretty sweet noise.
It spreads its wings and clumsily flies forward. It's almost like falling over itself. It's having a hard time catching air, but lands right in front of where the professor's projected image is.
Yeah, it probably recognizes me from before, right?
It's looking down at the image. It might sense that there's something there, and instead of going right up to you and breathing, it's going to start its breath weapon from there, for better or worse. The Jabberwock is going to focus its burbling energy to create a 60-foot line of sonic power.
We should have thought of this. That was, the protection from elements ones. That was what we forgot to do.
It was the elements, and also last time I had to use calm emotions.
I have endear elements up.
That's not the same.
Has anybody gone? Thurgus actually went into the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm wherever I was.
All kind of went in, and that.
I'm gonna. I mean, I would have stayed outside in the hallway and just projected my
in
there.
The breath weapon does extend into the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
and is getting this group.
What kind of save do you need from us?
I need a reflex save against the concussive sonic-based attack. Pharisee, I think you gain a bonus because it's a sonic attack and you're a bard.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Let me do the character quick ref thing here and set the.
Yeah, do we?
The Bard's not the Bard song's not up yet, but Good Hope is
good.
Haste is up.
Yep.
Okay. Plus 22. Ezri rolled a 5. She got a 27 and failed.
I got a 31.
31 is the DC.
Ooh.
I failed. Zephyros failed.
Just 1 second. This is a reflex save.
You have if you're close.
I have a fortune point.
You can fortune point will give you +2. Moment of greatness. You can expend moment of greatness for a +2.
Oh.
I will use my moment of greatness right now.
So that puts me at 29, Matt. I'm still too short.
Even with the +2 from the moment of greatness?
Yeah, because fortune point gives me 2, so that puts me on 27, and then moment of greatness 29.
You've got Good Hope and Haste both applied.
I do not.
That's another +3.
Good Hope and Haste are both 3. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So
right.
so I make the save. I think I'm on 31 at least.
Zephyros, do you have any like a ring of evasion or anything like that? I think you take 28 sonic energy instead of 57.
Let's see. Oh, and then my sonic. Let's see here. Saves.
Ezri takes the 57 and doesn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah, I think that's all mine. What is the DC?
31.
I fail. Fuck. And what is the damage?
57.
Oh shit, that's not good.
I've removed the fortune point from my name on the list.
Okay. Ezri needs to make a fort save or die.
Oh,
She
Jesus.
rolls a nat 1.
Wait. what is the thingy that I? Oh God, I always forget how this thing
The
works.
DC is only 15. Oh god.
I have determination. Let's see here. Mage attack, range melee attack, results are revealed.
Mozart is.
No, I can't do it for saves. Fuck.
What about a hero point?
Who has a hero point? Oh, do I? Am I sitting on a hero point? Give me a second.
I am sitting on a hero point. Matt's sitting on a hero point.
I think I
I
have
burned all mine.
We've got quite a few hero points between a bunch of us.
A hero point would allow you to act out of turn to possibly change the outcome. You get a standard action basically out of turn.
You could like, could you push her out of the way?
Yeah, if you pushed her out of the way of the area of effect, she'd take nothing.
All right, I'll do that. Zephyros will do that.
Okay, Zephyros. No, sorry, King Zephyros.
King Zephyros.
Basically grabs Ezri by the scruff of her neck and tosses her down the hallway, and she skitters out of the way.
Hero point burned.
Okay.
Very well used.
And what was? I think I probably have to make a saving throw too.
So the professor, you took 57 damage. Do you have any resistance to Sonic? You guys didn't put up resist Sonic or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No, I put up resist fire and resist acid.
All right, so this horrible cacophonous noise is basically cleansing your skin and causing your bones to break. How many hit points do you have total normally?
113.
So 57 times 2 is 114, so over half of your hit points. More than 50 is done, and it's over half your hit points. So you also need to make a fortitude save versus death. You feel your life flash before your eyes, and you feel really guilty or really wrong, like something wrong about this happening because you haven't built the elixir yet and drank it.
I'm going to take the hit. I take 57, but because my con is really high in the dream world,
Yep.
I still have 98 hit points left.
Okay.
Oh,
So you don't need to make the save.
I don't need to make the save.
yeah, that's interesting.
But my moment of greatness is gone.
I think my con is better outside the dream.
I think it is, yeah.
Strength dex con, it would be your charisma that becomes your con. Your presence becomes your health in this place.
All right, 1d20 plus 16. Here we go.
Good hope?
Good hope is what, plus 1?
2. And then what is the delta between your actual con and your charisma?
It's like 1 point, but yeah, con's at 16, charisma's at 15.
Okay, so you take a -1 on your saving throw here because your charisma is not as high as your con.
Okay. All right, here we go. I think that's all I got.
I think it's don't roll a 1, but this is still...
Yeah, I've got you at plus 15, so...
Okay, 24. I don't die.
Okay. But you got this flash that you're doing it wrong. You didn't build your... you didn't drink the elixir.
Yep.
And then what happens when your projected image takes damage?
That is a good question. I don't know. Hold on.
Actually, wait a minute. Let me take a look. Let me take a quick look at something. The fortune hex. The fortune hex potentially kicks in.
Oh yeah, we all had to roll d20s, so we have to roll twice.
You can re-roll that saving throw. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, it kicks in now. So yeah.
Next time you make any roll.
Okay, so the first one to decide damage is rerolled, right? Or to decide if you take the effects of the sonic attack.
I still fail, but
All right.
yes.
Does Ezri have that, or
the
does
saving throw is re-rolled?
Did you give that to Ezri?
Yes.
Okay. She... yeah, this is including haste and good hope. She could burn her moment of greatness, and make the save, and Neil gets its hero point back.
Okay.
That sounds logical.
All right, I'll add the hero point back.
And she's still close by. You were gonna throw her, but some magic and witch powers managed to save folks. Yep.
Some very weird bitemporal stuff happened.
I still take the damage.
Okay. All right, and I think we've got everyone. So that was
All right.
the Jabberwock breathing.
I don't see anything about if this projected image takes damage.
No, it's still there. And then the Jabberwock actually, with some strange, very quick action, slashes at your projected image, and its claws go right through it. It sniffs and snorts at your image, and then looks up at the people that actually screamed when the sonic energy hit them, and its tail wagging happily like it's going to enjoy this. Its turn is done, though. The plants are cowering.
Don't make any noise. It may not see us. I hope it doesn't pee on us.
Pharisee.
With a cackle, I strike my shield and start bard song. Using my shirt, I free action cackle as well.
Nice.
I'm just gonna do a bunch of quickened crap this round.
Sure. Ding dong.
Yeah, so we've done those two things, and now I have 3 actions. The Fortune Hex is a 2-round hex that kicked in, so it goes 1 more round. So
Well,
2 rounds from now it'll go down, unless I keep cackling it.
This is the protective luck, or
This is Fortune, which is
we roll twice, take the higher.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's basically advantage on d20s.
Nice.
Yeah, once per round, you can give yourself advantage. Okay, now I'm going to cast a Quickened Ill Omen.
Oh no.
So Ill Omen. What is that? Ill Omen is a mind affecting curse.
Okay. Does it have SR?
It does have SR.
Okay. I need a spell resistance check against the Jabberwock.
Right. So plus 13 plus I do have spell penetration. Yes. Where's my feats? Regular spell penetration, yeah. So plus 15. 32.
You beat it by 1. Its SR is 31.
Boom! Fantastic.
Nice.
Now I will Quickened Touch of Idiocy on it.
Okay, and you have a spectral hand up? Is that how you're delivering it?
I do have a spectral hand up, so that's how I'm delivering it.
Okay. Touch AC 14.
The SR check's only a 21. I assume that Touch of Idiocy does have SR.
Probably does.
Yeah, spell resistance, yes. Okay. So that doesn't do anything, and then
It tries to attack the hand that comes up at it, and give me your attack roll. You could spell critical miss or hit.
Sure. What's my attack roll here?
It's melee plus 2, I think.
Yeah, melee is 21.
Plus your bard song, plus the... Okay, yeah, you slapped it in the face, but the touch of idiocy
It's not-
didn't go off. Well, it went off, it just didn't affect it. Your
Yeah. Okay.
your spectral hand returns to your side without any spells in it.
Okay. And I think that's about all I can actually do. So I will move. So that I'm not in this cone exactly.
Yep.
I'm gonna fly over to say here.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna fly over to here. I'm assuming Thurgus is going to go forward.
Bukerbeck is going to channel positive energy to heal some of the damage that the party took.
Okay.
He's going to do it as a
I'm
standard. And
probably out of range on that.
oh, he can move to. It's a 30-foot radius, so he can bravely move forward. He dropped the radio backpack in the hallway.
Okay.
Free action. He'll
that's
bravely
pretty
move
close.
forward. And oh, did you leave your little faces behind? Your little masks?
Oh no, the masks come with me. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
He will channel to heal the group. I think it's 76.
Although, out of curiosity, if I'd left a mask next to Bukerbeck, would that allow him to heal me at range?
Yep.
That makes sense. I'm going to start taking advantage of that.
All right, he heals 23 to the party.
Nice.
35.
Back, you foul thing! Back! Don't you know we have royalty here?
I love that Zephyros is just a king now. We just all have to accept it.
It's like what am I saying? It's like we're the king of Shangri-La or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Professor.
Okay. I am going to expend 3 arcane pool points to increase the DC of spells cast this turn by 2.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast a spell. I'm casting it, but it originates through the
Projected image.
yeah. I'm gonna try and hit the Jabberwock with Baleful Polymorph with spell penetration.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna try and turn it into a puppy if I can.
So it hasn't made a saving throw yet, so the ill omen's not.
Not expended. It's still, yeah.
So you need to break its SR first. Its SR is a mighty 31.
Yeah, so it should be 1d20 plus 15 is my roll with spell penetration.
Yep. You don't have a fortune effect on yourself, right?
It does.
You do have a fortune effect on yourself.
So you
I don't know
roll
that
twice.
you can roll it on spell pen checks, though. I think it's attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fortune hex.
Fortune. Yeah. Ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
Okay.
Caster level check wouldn't count. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up short by 4. It looks like I don't know that there's anything I can do to bump that up.
Hero point.
Hero point after the fact is plus 4.
Yeah, I don't have to have points.
You're on empty.
Yeah, I'm on empty. If anybody wants to see this thing turn into a puppy, go for it. Otherwise, that is going to be my turn.
I'm okay giving you a hero point if it helps us.
It's probably not going to...
hero point on him. I think
it's
you're
gonna-
going to spend them on yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't have any hero points, so I think that's my turn.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the black dust, even though it seemed boonful in some point, is a villain point spent.
Well, we knew it wasn't good, so.
All right. Okay, that was the professor.
Yeah.
Makranam isn't doing much here. He's just gonna stay buried in Zephyros' pocket.
King Zephyros.
Before we came in here, did Zephyros have any sense of what sort of resistance the dragon is not going to have? So it's a fire dragon. So the Jabberwocky is fire and air. You were saying.
Yep.
So I'm assuming he's resistant against fire. Does Zephyros have a sense about cold or acid?
I think we looked it up last time, essentially with a really high skill check.
Okay.
The Jabberwock will not like cold.
Will not like cold. Okay. So Zephyros is gonna move to the side a little bit so that he's not in the same line as everybody else.
Yep.
And then he's going to throw a maximized fireball at this thing.
Okay.
And it's a cold fireball. That should be.
Are you hitting the scared plant things?
I'll try and avoid the scared plant things. I do have see invisibility up and so on, but I'll try and hit the Jabberwocky only. I'll try and make sure I don't hit Henry and don't hit any of the cowardly plants.
All right, so
You can. I'll tell through the telepathic bond. You can hit me up front. It doesn't matter.
a blast of cold air assaults the garden, turning plants and insects and little vermin alike into shards of ice, flash freezing them. The Jabberwock has highly resistant skin, highly magic resistant skin. You need to break the SR.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, and I think you're really good at this, if I recall. So you have.
I'm checking if I think I have spell penetration
And greater. You're +4 at least from there.
And
Yeah.
Plus 1 from
and
your
then
caster level from the staff. You're at least +21, if I recall.
And then you have the eye of the resplendent third eye of spell penetration, which is a +2 sacred bonus to SR checks.
Oh shit.
And then your caster level for a fireball is 1
14.
higher, I think.
Yeah, it should be 14. So 14 and 4 from spell pen is 18. Plus
2 from the
more is 20.
There's also a +1 for evocation. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So 20 or 21?
20.
20. So it's 1d20 plus 20, right?
It's pretty good.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
38.
Do it.
You break its SR. What's the DC of the save?
The DC of the save is going to be 25.
And it rolls twice and takes the lower of the two?
Yes.
No, wait, that's misfortune. You've ill-omened it. That's right. Okay.
Ill Omen is essentially a limited time misfortune.
29 and 33.
Shit, they both make it.
Okay, but he's also vulnerable to cold.
Okay. He still takes damage.
How much damage
Yeah,
does it take?
So this is a maximized fireball plus 5, so it's 14d6. It's 84 plus 5 is 89.
Is it also intensified to get it to 14d6?
I think all of my fireballs are intensified by default.
Okay. Yes, they are. Okay, so it's a maximum. Yeah, that all of your stacking stuff. Okay.
Yep.
So 14 times 6 is 84 damage, and then you've got an extra plus 5 because of wizard.
Because it's an evocation spell.
That feels like it's wrong. Should it be a +6? Give me a second. You add half your wizard level to damage. I think that's now +6. Damn it. The sound thing happened again.
Yep, you're right.
Give me a second.